Welcome to another Age of Empires forecasted game. We have, in the color green playing as the Japanese, it's Matiz. And in the color blue playing as the Byzantines is Starflark. I think it is this guy from Chile. Welcome everybody to another Age of Empires 4 match. My throat it's a little bit bad, so let's see if I can continue up the pace of these videos. We will see. I cannot promise anything, but anyway, if you're liking this kind of videos, just make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Watch this kind of match every single time. Now, the other day I read a comment about the someone told me like, hey, don't play games too much, don't think they're really good for you. You should actually like read some books. And I actually read a lot. I read a lot since the last 8 years of my life. Pretty much almost every single day I read a book. But I think books are really fun. I think people have a misconception about what books like really are there for. Most people read a book because they want to look for help, for example. Like there is a topic I want to learn from, and like I want to learn from it. Therefore you have an objective and everything. But I feel like it's just for fun, you know, just for fun. I just enjoy my time there. It's a very weird hobby, actually. It's not very common, but it's great. It's great, especially when you find something you really love. You will just start reading a lot. You won't even notice. And the thing is, all the things that you get from books, like they don't really give you knowledge. I feel like knowledge it's internal, it's not, otherwise it's just borrowed knowledge, right? You need to experience yourself a lot of things. And let me tell you a story about an old man, a grandpa, was getting blind. So his vision was really bad. He's getting blind, he cannot see, and his sons said to him, hey, like there is a doctor that can heal you, and you know, you can see. And the grandpa said, no, I don't need to heal my eyes, I don't need to see, I can just live like a blind man. And besides, you're my son, I have 8 sons, so that makes 16 eyes in total. You can be my 16th eye, and all of you are married, so your wife also have 2 eyes, so I have 32 eyes in total, I don't need to see. And he was really stubborn, he really didn't want to heal his eyes. And what happened was, one day, the house got on fire, and everyone left, all the sons or the wives left the house, except for the old guy. And then it's when you realize that you need your own eyes to live. And same thing with knowledge and all this stuff that you see online. Everything is like, you all need to have your own eyes if you want to become more intelligent, if you want to become more conscious. Then it's all about your own experience. At least that has been my own experience so far. Anyway, let's get back to the game. We have a very slow game, fortunately for me. Got the Grand Winery here for the Byzantines. We're starting to see this opening more and more often, especially with the new patch. The Grand Winery also acts as a drop-off point, and also you can get upgrades here and everything. So it's great. It's great, and you can also get the upgrades for, what was the name? The monastery upgrades. By the way, I'm trying to move the camera slowly, just so that I have more of a smooth experience. I was checking the video the other day and it wasn't really nice. Meanwhile, Matiz going with a Kura storehouse and opening with a barracks, gonna send an Honorable Geisha there, just to try to harass his opponent. Gonna be careful here not to lose that ship. Now we will see what those players will play like. We see a lot of fast castle with the Japanese. we see a lot of. Also, there are quite different strategies for the Byzantines. Usually they want to go castle just so that they can get the Golden Horn Tower. It looks like Starflark will open with the second town center. That you're sleeping here. It's gonna be really close to his base. Actually, the berries, protecting the berries and the wood line. The gold's already in the back, so you don't need much protection. You just put a little wall here, and you're done. You're done for now. It looks like Anabugesha will immediately fall into the town center just being built. And with that, Starflark is ahead, at least when it comes to the economy department. Let's see how Matiz reacts to this. Like he's gonna stay a little bit more in the feudal age. He already invests in a stable, in a barracks. Not enough stone to upgrade his town center though, so I'm gonna be missing a little bit of manpower there when it comes to his military force. Now, it's a little bit hard for him to harass Starflark, just because, you know, you have a really safe town center. The only place is the gold. You just need to walk a little bit longer. Luckily for him, the Onabugeshas are also called Onabugadi. They're really fast. Actually, look at that. Without even notice, villager almost half HP. Second cistern going up for Starflark. And having that town center really close to his base, just so that he can just, you know, secure the stun. Don't have any kind of harassment there. Anabugesha is just trying to be really annoying here. Looks like he will have to retreat. Like he's gonna build some Militane. Horseman also being built here by Matiz. It's a bold horseman. The bold guy. Scout running for its life. Actually, Limitane can actually do a really good job when they're buff. Well, sorry, not when they're buff. Actually, with these numbers, you don't need like to have your own horseman. There you go, mercenary house coming soon for Starflark. It's gonna be the Eastern mercenary contract. Get those Keshiks. You'll love when you get Keshiks at the beginning. It's a little bit of a... Looks like Matiz sent the villager by mistake here. He's gonna regret that. Like town center's not gonna tell him. Okay. Looks like it live a little bit longer. He will live. Like he's gonna tower rush the gold. Gonna force Starflark. Never mind. It's gonna be in the berries and next to the stone. One of Geishas gonna be doing a really great job at defending this tower. So it looks most likely it's gonna go up. Keshik's gonna be built soon. 25 seconds. So let's see how this goes. I don't think this tower is gonna go down. I think it's gonna go up. There's enough units for Matiz to defend and not enough for Starflark. Let's take a look at Matiz vision. Like a tower is being built there, and Matiz sends all the units there, cancels the tower. Horseman charging into that Limitane. Better be careful here. Villagers step back for a moment. And now the Keshiks. There is nothing that can counter the Keshiks here. Although they are a little bit squishy, but they will do the job. And now he takes the villager with only one charge. Cancels the tower. Tries to go back. Well played by Starflark. Now he's gonna put a tower in the top. He's gonna be safe. Pretty much in all the resources. We see early Olive Grove going up for Starflark. He can afford it just because he's on 2 TC. 2 town centers means you have plenty of resources to spend. You can really afford to get those Olive Grove around your Grand Winery. Looks like Matiz is gonna retreat. Gonna upgrade more units. Looks like he's gonna be on the feudal age for a longer time. 2 stables, 2 barracks, 1 archery range, 2 archery range, 2 pretty much. That's very interesting. Like at this point you have 2 choices. Like you either, I mean, you can push with what Matiz is doing is, you know, try to cause some damage. Just because his opponent went to for a second town center, and it means he doesn't have much military. That's about to change soon, but either you go there and punish him for his decision, or you go castle to get the technology advantage. And probably Keshik's gonna say high five, hi Paul. Looks like they're gonna get spotted. There's nothing that 2 Keshiks can do. I actually love the colors of the Keshiks. They actually look a little bit different from the mercenary house. I'm not exactly sure about that. Probably not. No, Matt is having some spearmen for himself. I think it's the first time I see a spearman from Japanese. I mean, at least in Feudal Age. Usually you see like samurai, onabugeisha, you know, this kind of thing. Even horseman, but spearman is like a weird choice. But now Starflark is starting to pump out those units. Mercenary house working. 2 archery range, 1 barracks. Should be pretty good to go. Horseman will try to cause some damage here. Looks like they won't have any room to enter the base. Starflark looks really well protected in his base. Exactly what he wants. 1 ram gets built. Let's see if another ram will also get built. Remember, rams now get increased damage from melee units, which meaning this ram will go down pretty fast against those melee units. Take a look. No damage to the ram whatsoever. Horseman trying to connect with those archers, but Limitane are there blocking the way. Looks like almost they managed to get there. Samurai doing a really good job on tanking all the damage. Samurai, the best unit for the Japanese at this point in the game. They will receive a lot of damage and they are very tanky. Archers gonna be really weak without the bannerman, but he has enough numbers. Samurai saving the day. Blacksmith be built in front of the base. Gotta be careful here, you don't want to lose your upgrades. Looks like Starflark needs to stay longer in the Feudal Age. But the longer the game goes, the better it is for him because he's on that second town center. So he's putting more olive roof, getting those cisterns. Have plenty of wood here in his base, so he's in a really good spot. Now 2 rams will go for it. Hopefully this blacksmith doesn't go down. I managed to get 1 upgrade at least, but looks like he won't be able to get a second upgrade. No plus 1 range attack for those archers, meaning they will only do 4 damage. They're really squishy actually. They're very squishy. Horseman gonna be able to hit the archers, but Limitane go back to protect. Battering rams still pushing the opponent's base. Protection gonna get affected here. Now the villagers go there to take the ram, but remember now the rams don't take as much damage from the villagers as they did before. It is the military units who need to deal with them. And Matt is doing a really good job staying in close very close to his base. Try to take down the production buildings. Let's see if he's building more. Anyway, no more. No, it's not a production building, but it's the Golden Horn Tower. He needs to rush it. 16 villagers building it. A couple of rams pushing into those archery range. There won't be any reinforcements for Starflark soon. Sorry, we're 15 minutes into the game. We haven't seen the income per minute. Look at that food for Starflark. It's booming. 1.2k food per minute. But that's about to change. Villagers are starting to go down. Starflark just building his army in the back. Gonna go knights. Gonna get those cataphracts. Man at arms. Now Matiz. Keep pushing with more and more units. 60 military units. That could change though. That could change with the Golden Horn Tower. The problem is his cistern level is not very high. Villagers going down. 9 already. Gotta be careful not to lose your advantage. Samurai gonna take down that tower. Denying access to the gold in the back. Town center goes down. I know the man at arms are there. These are very tanky units. 6 melee armor, 5 range armor. So they are in a really good spot. Looks like Starflark will manage to live another day. Even defending with just a few units. These are castle age units, so gotta be careful here. Gotta be careful not to lose them. You don't have many of them, especially when your opponent has a lot of samurais. Did he just cancel the barracks? Oh, he was building it. I'm gonna be careful not to build it at the front. Archer is gonna be in the back, causing some harassment here. More olive groves for Starflark. Looks like he's thinking on many things at the same time. Farms, not exactly the best position. This is what you do when you're in a hurry. More and more units coming for Matiz. Now looks like he stopped his unit production. He wants to go castle himself. Now the Keshik numbers look really solid here. Golden Horn Tower saving the day for Starflark. It looks like Matiz will have to retreat for the moment. You don't want to lose your precious army when you're fighting at a disadvantage. I mean, these are enough units to deal with this. How many units we have here? Almost 30. Upgrade to veteran contract. It's coming. I'm gonna get those veteran Keshiks. Meanwhile, on the back, we see the Temple of Equality. Take a look at Matiz's base. Also went for a second town center himself. It's gonna be really good in the villager department. He's already almost catch up. And the Temple of Equality. Basically, gonna be able to build those Buddhist temples. So far, Matiz's base has been untouched all this time. Villagers rushing the wall here in the north. Gonna expand little by little. As soon as you get to Castle Age, all these units will get a really nice upgrade. Town center just being upgraded now. Gonna get that bannerman. Let's see which bannerman he chooses. Either the Uma bannerman or the Katana bannerman. Probably it's gonna be the Katana. The strongest unit here. Veteran samurais. Also, Odachi. +4 bonus damage against infantry. This is... yeah, this is samurai. Onabugeisha is not being upgraded yet. He doesn't have the gold for it. Meanwhile, the Keshiks are already veteran. Like the wall will get completed here. And now it looks like Starflark is gonna go for a counter attack here. Villager will manage to live another day. Keshiks don't notice. Now Starflark should be taking out those relics. First one going home. Scout gonna spot those Keshiks. Matiz have a really big army, 86 military population. But also, Starflark has 62, so it's not bad. The RB value is just almost double. So, you gotta be careful here to engage with that army. You wanna fight at an advantage here. Cataphracts will join the party here. The problem is, your opponent has 17 spearmen. You gotta be careful here with what... when you charge into those, you gotta be careful with the spearmen. Now, veteran upgrades coming for the rest of the infantry units from Matiz. Bot players just massing units here. Veteran archers are already there. It looks like they're going for it. Keshiks, to see the limited, I'm gonna turn around just to see if they can connect with the archers in the back, but they don't care anymore. Magonel shot in the back of the archers. It looks like the Cataphracts will manage to take down the Magonel. Now the Keshiks doing a really good job here. Archers doing a lot of DPS in the back. Looks like Matiz is losing his mass. And more units for Starflark are coming. Those rams finally gonna be down. Gonna be careful with those Keshiks. Cataphracts will come soon. One Magonel for Starflark also coming. And looks like, for the first time in the game, Starflark will be able to attack. Wololo attempt. It's just a distraction. Ram goes down. Starflark's army not really where it should be. All those units are there. There's a lot of villagers. You gotta be careful not to lose those. And he decides to retreat. You know what? We actually got a really good battle here. Let's go again when we know we can win. Probably that's what he's thinking. Especially when you're playing against your opponent's base. He will have the reinforcements really soon. So, thinking about... let's take a look at his production. 6 barracks. 2 stables, 2 archer range. And Yoroshiro, there is no Yoroshiro. By the way, the Temple of Equality now produce Buddhist monks that can actually debuff the units. And actually have some really cool stuff, like every monk can actually generate gold. And in Imperial Age, like... basically conversion gets shorter. And... ally move speed plus 25, and 5 mountain ministries is basically you can cast that debuff with those Buddhist temple that you can build. Like you see here, he have access to those Buddhist temple. He can only have 4. If you put them here, like in the Imperial Age, you will be able to debuff your enemy's army. So that's it's actually very strong if you manage to get there. Players are maxed out. Like Keshik, spot out those horsemen. And now this is a big army, 103 military military units. 2 Magonels. Opponent already have Springles. 3 Magonels. You only need 1 shot. Remember, Springles don't do as much damage as they used to do. Magonel shot. Not shooting the right target. Managed to see the Springle. Takes one Magonel. Magonel not shooting the archers. Another Magonel goes down. Springle still alive. Third Magonel goes down. And looks like the siege battle will be won by Starflark. More cataphracts coming soon. Crossbows, gulams, keshiks, man-at-arms. A little bit of everything. Meanwhile, a tower is being rushed here by Matiz. Now looks like he will keep pushing here. +2 melee armor for Matiz already there. Coming soon for Starflark. And looks like more and more units will come to do a mega push here. You gotta be careful. You don't want to lose your cavalry. Cavalry can actually go and take down villagers. Crossbow doing a really good job against those samurais. Springle gonna take him down. And Matiz taps down. What a comeback from the Byzantines.